But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about travel stories, by the way. So as you know, I was down in southern Sweden, right? And I always experience weird shit when I travel. And the funny thing about it is, I recorded some of it today. And I found the one place, the McDonald's I got stuck at 2 years ago. If you don't know that story, I didn't have my phone on me or any money, and it was the coolest day in Sweden ever. I lost my bus, and or I missed it rather back then, and the only place that would allow me to stay was a fucking McDonald's that was open for 24 hours, right? But me trying to sleep in a McDonald's on a Friday when people are partying and they're like vomiting everywhere and fighting, it's like, kill me, kill me. But whatever, that's not the story I want to talk about. It's the same town this time. I found out a lot of weird shit, right? And I found this quote-unquote video game restaurant cafe place, and I thought, oh, cool, nice. I mean, that's neat, right? Well, is it? Let me show you what I found. So you guys all know how much I hate fucking this place. This is the place I got stuck with the McDonald's on, right? But that's not why I hate this place. I found this place that has, let's see here, wait for it. No scope nachos and a heavy loot bag and friendly fire fry. Oh my, Gordon Freeman's garlic bread. What is this abomination of a town? That wasn't the worst of it. So I kept looking, and eventually I found in singular, not multiple ones, Master Chief's chocolate ball. All right, one ball. You know. But yeah, apparently this is awful video game restaurant place, and where I have to take a bus back. Jesus. But oh, is there anything worse than like video game themed shit? It's like makes me embarrassed to even play video games, you know. But yeah, so I had a lot of fucking weird shit that happened when I was traveling down there. So the first day I was traveling on the bus, right, I was on the train, and for some reason I had like a really upset stomach, right? And I tell you, when you have diarrhea and you're traveling, you feel like you've survived war, man. You've been fucking into combat. And not only did I have like diarrhea on the train, I'm sorry to be so graphic, but I was also sleep deprived, tired in the morning. My stomach was like a Armageddon, and I had to sit with not only one screaming child, not only two screaming children, three screaming children that not only just continuously did not shut the fuck up, but they were actively running forward and back into the train, what do you call it? The train wagon, whatever you want to call it, right? Like forward, back. And let me tell you, I don't advocate, you know, any sort of like violence against children or anything like that. But let me tell you, there was nothing more in the world than I wanted that one of these children trip and suddenly they became like strawberry jam across the fucking hall of the train. Because these parents, I swear to God, the parents was just not doing shit. They were just into like watching their fucking tablets. And by the way, speaking about that, what the fuck is up with parents giving their children tablets? You know what I'm talking about, the iPads? What with tablets? You know what I mean? It's like, that's an expensive thing. And like, what do babies do? Babies puke on shit. Little kids delete credit card information on that. Like, why would you do that, right? But yeah, I don't know how I survived that, but I did. And it was just 6 hours of that shit. Just brutal. Absolutely fucking brutal. Oh, God. What else did I find? This is just a little funny little thing that I also saw. Again, you might have seen this on Twitter, but All right, without translating this or doing any sort of weird this and that, what do you think this means? Hang on. Hamburger ad. What does this mean? Well, chat. I mean, it's not less funny for me because I speak the goddamn language. It's my native language, right? But yeah. God must eat this meal? No. No. God has left us. All right. You know what? It doesn't matter what this is, because future fries. Future fries? You might say, my God, Joel. You know, whatever this says is irrelevant now because we want to know what the fuck future fries is. Future fries. Future fries from the fucking nuclear future where everything is like lasers and a triangle? Like, holy shit. What is future fries? What's future fries, you say? You ready? You ready? You ready for this? I'm not kidding. You know when French fries is a little wavy? That's what we think is future fries. You know, from the future. 60 years ago. That is commonly available in every grocery store. Future fries? Whoa! I am not shitting you. This is what we call future fries. What the fuck? Oh my man, this is a bad future. Bad future. And they're not that good anyway. They're just kind of black. Bad. They taste like if you just bought like grocery store wavy fries, put them down in the deep fryer and said, "There you go." This fucking place. I've actually ranted about this place during the Haunting Ground streams. Not the Haunting Ground, the Disaster Report streams. This is the shittiest hamburger place ever. Let me show you why. Their hamburgers just like bad. Like they don't. I can't put my finger on it, but it's like the hamburgers are too big for the buns, so they always stick out like, you know, I don't know, a dick out of a, you know, one-piece bikini, you know? Like, it's just bad. And I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but it tastes like if Mom made it. It tastes of disappointment each time. It doesn't have that, like, fast food touch to it. It's like if Mom cut this up and made it because you really want a McDonald's one day. And, you know, your mom said, I can make McDonald's. I can make it better. And I'm ripping off Eddie Murphy at this point. But you know what I mean. It's like you wanted hamburgers one day and your mom made it. And it's like, yeah, I mean, it's a hamburger, but it's not what I... Yeah, you know, it doesn't set it. This feels like if Mom made a hamburger. She cut the lettuce. She did the fucking everything. It's just bleh, bleh. Oh man, but I'll tell you what I hate about this fucking place is everybody loves it. Everybody loves it, and it's because they have this mentality where they have to have everything on the menu to appease everybody. Nothing is good, so they compensate by offering everything, right? And what you get with that is, well, let me show you. You guys ever tried a hot dog with 2 mashed potato on top, and yeah, you ever try that one? Yeah. Now people love this place. Why? I have no fucking clue. In fact, they have this thing also where they offer fries with a hot dog, and here's these goddamn future fries. Look at this. Look, what the hell? Future fries and just a big hot dog with no bun. Like, this place is just like Oompa Loompa land. I hate it, and everybody in Sweden loves this place. Like, nobody. I can't talk about this with anybody. They're like, "What are you hating on this place? It's great, Joel." Well, how about this? How about this? Sometimes they stuff hot dogs in tortilla bread and call it like a sausage Aurelia. That sounds like a disease. And they give you chocolate drink with it. Who wants fast food with chocolate drink? That's not even a milkshake. It's just a fucking 2 hot dogs and a goddamn tortilla wrapped in tinfoil with the chocolate drink. Like, what the fuck? Oh, God, I hate this place. I hate it so much. Like, just what is this? Sometimes they're even crazier. They put like fucking meatballs in the tortilla and call it like a Mexican Swedish twist, a Latin twist, and the answer even worse. Who is this? Who is this man? What is he doing? Why is his eyebrows ketchup? What? Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop talking about this place. It's getting me very perturbed. Well, I hate this place. But I'm kind of forced to eat at this place every time because I'm really hungry, and there's not a fast food chain in miles when I travel. And I tried eating a hamburger. I ordered a hamburger, but I had to catch a train because I have to take a bus and then a train, right? And I swear to fucking God, I got this hamburger wrapped in paper. And, you know, truth be told, I mean, it's not like I'll decline a hamburger, you know. I'll still eat it. I just don't think it's very comparable to like the better fast food chains in Sweden, right? But what happened was I was really hungry. I was sitting on the train, and there was like, I didn't reserve a ticket, so I just sat down, and somebody had reserved a ticket next to me, or on the opposite side of me. They have these like train tables, right? And let me tell you something. It was the most awkward fucking thing. This person kept fucking staring at me as I'm trying to eat a hamburger. Like, every time the wrapper would make a noise, just like a little tiny tinkle little noise of the hamburger wrapping just touching or being touched, they would just stare at me, judgmental. Like, how dare you? How dare you consume within my vicinity? So I tried eating like a rat or like a bird, like quickly just going. It was the most awkward meal I've ever had. They just stared at my soul as I was devouring this cheap shit hamburger on a train. And the worst part too, I was really hungry, so I tried to like tongue the hamburger, just eat discreetly in the wrapping, and then I realized I was like giving cunnilingus to a bun, and then I said, you know what, no, I'll eat this in the bathroom. Jesus Christ. But people are really fucking weird here with traveling. That's like almost like a Swedish thing. We're really like, we're not like socially shy in a weird way. I'll show you what I mean here. We have a very weird social thing in Sweden. We don't really talk to each other. And I'll show you an example. This is a bus stop, right? And this is what people do. They're really afraid to talk to each other, so this happens, and it's really ridiculous. And when people get too close to each other, there's like a weird piss contest of like stares. I swear to God, I'm so disconnected with my own fucking people, right? But yeah, this is what happened when I was waiting for the train too. Like, nobody wants to talk to each other. Nobody. It's fucked. Yeah. Oh yeah, I met a crackhead, by the way. I met a crackhead at the bus stop. Really nice crackhead, by the way. I mean, all they wanted to talk about was drugs, and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, hell yeah, drugs. But he wanted a cigarette, and you know, because I'm like, what do you share in common with a crackhead? I mean, I was just trying to be nice, and he's just like talking about like him slamming fucking heroin into his eyeball, and I'm like, yeah, dude, that's great. Nice weather we have, huh? So we just stood and had a cigarette, and I tried to be nice with him, and I'm like, you good on you, man. I hope everything works out. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get high. I'm like, going on, you man? Oh man. So yeah, I had a weird encounter today with a crackhead. I should have asked him if he wanted to do a promo for Vinesauce, but he probably would have stabbed my fucking spleen and took my liver or something. But yeah, I've met quite a few druggies in my life, and they're actually quite nice. They're just in a really bad position in their life where they're like totally dependent on like substance abuse. They're not bad people. They're just fucked over by bad decisions. You know, just because you take drugs, you're not bad. You know, I don't want to rant about that, but yeah, this is kind of what happens. But yeah, I gave him a little tip. I'm like, yo, get yourself a fucking coffee. Don't buy fucking drugs with this. You fucking. Well, I can't call him a crackhead, but you know, it's like, be nice for Christmas, you know. But yeah, I met a few weird characters. Do you guys have Lidl or Aldi where you guys live? Well, there's this fucking dude that sat around fucking Aldi or Lidl or whatever, and I think he's like Romanian, but I swear this fucker just looks like Super Mario. Like, he's just straight up Super Mario, right? He's got this Casio keyboard with this like sample, you know, the you know, usually when you have like a beggar or like a homeless dude with musical instrument, they usually play it. But this motherfucker just sat on his ass and did this, and activated his keyboard, and suddenly, and they treated that as, I'm playing this instrument, please give me money. So, I mean, I gave him money, but he kind of looked like this. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, dude kind of looked like this. So I gave him like a 20, and you know, I was kind of disappointed because I thought if I gave him a little bit of money, he would like change the song, but it's still that like like let me see if I can actually find the song in question. Like we're talking we're talking shit like this for 20 minutes, you know. I can find it, you know. So he was just playing that outside of fucking Lidl, and you know, and I assumed because he was playing, he would like change it up and like do a little bit of like improvisational keyboard playing on top of it. But no, he's just, it's like he was like a human jukebox just playing with his keyboard, you know. But hey, you know what? Maybe you don't have all the talent, and maybe you pissed away your money by buying a keyboard. But you know what? That shows in an interest into entertaining the public, and I guess he did that, so I was happy. So essentially, being a MIDI performer, if that makes sense. Legend. But yeah, but I had a great time down in southern Sweden with my family. Usually I had a weird ass Christmas dinner as usual. My family's a little bit off with that stuff, and I don't know if you guys do this in America, but in Sweden we have okay, how do I break this to you? I've said this before. Some people not see this as a shock, but what we eat here is well, I'm not being facetious here. I'm not fucking around. We love to eat pig's feet. Alright, I know you guys are like, whoa, dude, fermented fish? Oh, that's nasty, right? Well, you haven't seen the fucking half of it, have you? And we really do eat this. And, you know what is even better? It comes in its own little tub full of, like, goo. So you take it out and you suck on it. You suck on it hard, boy. Some shit, I'll tell you. I mean, I wouldn't even feed that to a dog. But there's that. There's quite a few things I like on the Christmas table. However, I do like the Christmas ham every year, but the unfortunate part about every Christmas ham is that it's like, you know, the bad rubbery parts of a chicken. Let me show you. I'm trying to get a good picture of a good example of what I don't like here. It's kind of hard to find, actually. Yeah, here you go. All right, so this is the Christmas ham. It's how a Swedish Christmas ham looks. And you might say that doesn't look too bad. It's not. It's good. But you see that those white parts? It's a really fatty ham. And these white parts are essentially inchewable. It's like that bad rubbery part of a chicken where you're like, pfft, you're spitting and not going, pfft, you know. Imagine that, but it's the whole ham. It's like eating a rubber ham. It's tough as shit to eat, and everybody loves it. But I question, of course, you know. Oh. Whoa. Brutal. Oh, man. And let me tell you all about the Swedish weird salads we have here. Like, the names of these things is just insane. Like, did you know we have Dallas salad for Christmas? That's right, Dallas salad. You guys ever had Dallas salad? Hang on, there we go. Here's some Dallas salad. You know what this really is? It's coleslaw rebranded as Christmas salad. I'm not kidding. Yep. But that's not the end of this insanity, right? We also have something that is called mimosa salad, and it's fucking, oh god. All right, so it's, imagine if you took mayo, put pineapple in it, and you put it on ham with like other weird stuff. And like, okay, so it's like pineapple, mayo, and olives. Just fucking insane. It's like fucking like orange juice and toothpaste. It's like the most clashing of bad flavors. It's like putting strawberry jam on a piece of medium rare steak. It's like putting ketchup on a fucking sirloin. You know, it's like, it's, what the fuck? Oh god. And people put like this on stuff. I just, oh man. Oh god. The more I think about it, how did I survive another Christmas with the family with this weird stuff? And here's more stuff that I freak out over. We have something called beet salad, and it's just like purple stuff that looks like innards being disemboweled. Oh man, and people love this too. And I just look at it like, oh man. And what people do here, they do these like sandwiches with like this weird purple stuff, and not only that, but meatballs. Meatballs, I tell you. Oh god. Oh man. Jesus Christ, man. Can Swedish Christmas get any weirder, you ask me? Yes, it can. I'll tell you one thing though that I like about a Swedish Christmas table. There sure is a lot of food. It just, there's not a lot of good food on it. But it's always aesthetically pleasing to the eye. You know, like you get a lot of good shit, right? There's that scrapple in the middle, in that jellified ring, as you can see. Oh man. And you might ask, like, what is a typical Swedish Christmas thing look like? Well, it looks like barf. And I'm not a big fan of it. The only thing that I really like on a Christmas thing is because am I insane here for suggesting this? But you know what I like? Food that looks like food. I know that's insane, right? But there's one thing I like on the Swedish Christmas table, and it's this dish with let me see if I can get a good picture of this. Yeah, it has this like homely, oveny touch to it. It's basically like a potato gratin with anchovies inside, and it's like, anchovies, what the fuck, man? Like, leave it on a pizza or not fucking leave it on there. But listen, with this thing, it's actually not that bad. Like, it's got a little bit of a salty fish flavor, just a little bit of anchovies, and it's got potatoes and cheese and cream and whatever. It's good. It's good, right? It's like edible human consumption shit. It's not just like limbs of a dead pig they found on the street. You know, it's just insane. And shit, is there anything else that I'd recommend on the Swedish Christmas table with the family? I guess we're gonna check it out. Oh no, I'll tell you something. Sometimes some people go real fucking hardcore with this shit, alright? And I have never done this myself. I've never experienced it. But for some people, this is like a tradition that is so upheld that has to fucking, you have to do it. Some families are that hardcore about it. And that is, of course, the classic, the best, better than the rest, pig head. Pig head with an apple in it. Which I always thought it was a fantastic display of morbid dark humor. It's like, not only is this pig humiliated beyond death, but you also put an apple in his mouth as a sort of haha. And what we also do here, we put cream on top of the animal's dead head, and we write Merry Christmas on his fucking disemboweled, hollowed out, decapitated head. Merry Christmas. Oh, it's good Christmas. Oh yes, definitely. I'm in the mood for the Christmas spirit. Just insane. I don't know why Swedish people like this so much, but they do. But thank God mine doesn't. But Jesus, man. I'll tell you also something that kind of bothers me. I guess it's because it's the humanitarian in me, I guess. But it always bothers me when people like know the animal before they eat it. Like a friend of the family, they have this chicken they've known for like years, and this Christmas it was like it's time to go, quote unquote. So they're like, basically, like he knows his days is counted. And it's like they're counting down the days, and they're like being nice to him, while at the same time like drooling at the side of their mouths, going like, "Are you gonna be a good chicken, or are you gonna be good on the table, huh?" Like, I don't know, man. That's fucked up. It's like eating your best friend, but voluntarily doing so. It's like, yeah, I'll eat you, and I'll love you at the same time. And it's a big gift that keeps on giving. Your body. I don't know. But, yeah, Swedish Christmas, I had a great time with it. Opened up a couple presents and stuff like that. As I said, I got some thermal super socks. And I got, some other cool stuff. But, essentially, the presents that I really wanted, I just got for myself, right? Because it's like, I don't want to burden people with all this crazy shit. But, regardless, it is what it is. And I had a great time down there. And I'm glad to be back, because I got a little homesick. Because, you know, in a weird way, you guys are my family as well, huh? I mean, you're my weird, distant family that, I get to tell stories to about crackheads and, stuff like that. And we all get to play crappy video games and have a fun time doing so. And I guess we gotta talk Thanksgiving stuff. And I guess I'm thankful for you guys, because, you know, hey, it means a lot that you still watch my crazy streams, and you always seem to give a fuck about my stupid streams. So yeah, thanks a lot for that this year. That really is a gift in itself, that I get to stream for such a wonderful audience. So yeah, definitely. But you know, what else can I say except now that the year is kind of running to its close, I know a lot of people said that 2016 sucked, and can I get this pig off the screen, please? It's giving me fucking nightmares, man. You know, can I just put a Santa with sunglasses? And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, this'll do. This'll do fine. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people said that 2016 sucked. I don't know if it did. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think 2016 was any worse than any other year. I mean, it's like whatever. But I mean, I don't tend to see the negatives of each year. It's like I see the good shit, and I know it's like cliche and stereotypical, whatever. But like we fucking reached 6 figures for charity. GPM joined. Little B followed me on Twitter. It's like you got to be thankful for the little stuff sometimes too. And I guess that's why again I'm thankful for you guys and shit like that. I'm not trying to be all sentimental on you, but I do appreciate you all showing up for the streams and stuff like that. And yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm finally glad to be back. It's always weird when you're like sitting with the family and you're like thinking shit like, man, I do miss streaming. But yeah. But anyway, that was just some weird little travel stories. If there's anything else, I'm sure it's gonna pop up post streams. But I just figured I'd talk a little shite, just tell me what, or tell you guys what I've been up to. And I had a great time in southern Sweden. It's always so fucked in this time zone too, because we live so northern in the world that at 3 p.m. the sun goes down, and the sun goes up at like 11 a.m. and it starts to go down at 1 p.m. Like the sun is always down during winter times, which fucks your internal clock up. You go to bed and it's dark. You wake up, it's dark. It's like fuck. And it's the opposite during summer. It never fucking goes down. It can be 3 a.m. and it's completely blue outside. It's no change. It's really fucked. Frank, bass player in Scythe Lord, he was visiting in June, I believe, and he's like, this fucking country is stupid. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back to show some of the art, so sit tight and more stuff coming right up, so don't go anywhere.